Alright, let me tell you a little story about how I killed this little cat. How I killed a cat. I don't know why I'm making this video, but I'm running out of ideas. But anyways, I think you should all know how I killed him. Alright, so let me just start off how we let me just start off by saying his name. So we had this little cat. His name was Mika. I'm the one that named him. I named him Mika because back then I was such a weeb. I was like into Naruto and all that shit that I wanted to be Japanese. So I called the cat Mika, Mika, Mika. So so let me tell you how we got him. Okay, so before in the past, me and my little brother, we were just kids back then. Me and my brother William, um, and we like. And my brother, William, back then he used to copy everything I did. He used to be just like me. I'm not gonna lie. He would copy he would copy my hairstyle, copy my clothing style. He would like do everything and so basically I only wanted a cat, I wanted a cat because I wanted to have a cat so I was very stupid back then. But the only reason I wanted a cat was because I had a crush on this girl at school, and I wanted to take the cat inside my backpack, and and I wanted to take the cat to school and show the girl at my school that I have a cat in my backpack. I don't even know why that was. I don't even know why I thought that was such a great idea. It's a stupid idea. Now thinking about it, why would I bring a cat to school? Like what the fuck? But yeah, before I only wanted a cat just to show the girl, and that's it. I didn't really care about animals back then. I didn't really care about animals. I just wanted a cat to show the girl to impress her. But eventually summer came and we were out of school. So summer came and it was no longer school. It was summer. So summer came and summer came and we were in about June, I think, July. In about July, I think. Yeah, we got and then me and my little brother, we used to steal cats from the neighborhood. The neighborhood cats, they would come to our door because we had food. So we used to just steal cats from the neighborhood. And we once got a cat. His name was Leo, right? We named him Leo. He was an orange cat. So we got Leo. We took him in. We treated him as our own cat. Surprisingly, I didn't kill that cat. I killed his son because Leo, he was an adult cat, a big cat. I didn't kill that one. I killed his son because Leo, the big orange cat, he lived in the same house with the lady, and that lady, she had kittens, right? So that lady, so Leo, the big orange cat, it belonged to the lady with the kittens, and she also had a little orange kitten, and she said it was Leo's son. She told us that it was the babies of the big orange cat, Leo. His name's not really Leo. We just named him Leo. But yeah, they just call him Leo. So Leo was a big orange cat that me and my brother stole. And eventually the neighborhood find out, and the old lady, she felt bad. She sympathized with us. She's like, "Oh, you guys want a kitty cat, but this cat is mine." She didn't say that, but she just didn't want to feel bad. So like so like so like the old lady that was the owner of Leo, the big cat, she she like she gave one of the kittens to my little brother because my little brother, he was the one who I didn't really do much work at stealing the cats. My little brother William was the one who did most of the work. So the old lady, she told my little brother to come outside, and she gave him a little kitten, baby cat, and she gave it to William, my brother, and So basically, she gave it to him, and then we brought it inside. My mom said, my mom called her name. She said, "Come get your cat." And I was like, "What cat?" And then we brought it. And then my little brother brought in the little kittens at the house. I was like, "Whoa, what is that? A little cat?" And I was like surprised, like, "Wow, we have a pet. We have a pet now." And then we started having the pet. And my little brother, William, he said, "Oh, the old lady said she gave us a kitten, and we can have it." And I was like, "Oh, cool." And I was the one that named him. I was like, I'm gonna call him Mika. But then a couple of days later, I was like, nah, I'm gonna call him Pikachu. And we had both two names for him, Mika and Pikachu, because he was orange. He was a little orange kitten. So I said, what about Pikachu? Because he's little and he's orange. So we stuck with that name. We like calling him Pikachu and everything. And so basically, we had a cat, and then a couple of days were good. The couple of days were good because I was okay. But then things started to get a little dark. I was going through depression, just as I am now. Back then, whenever I started abusing the cat because I don't know why. It's just like, why did I abuse him? Thinking about it now. But yeah, I started abusing the cat, the little kitten, Mika. I started abusing Mika, and but I think the reason I know is because I was jealous. I was jealous that the cat loved my brother more than me. The little kitten, it would not stay by my side. It would run away. It would walk away. It would always go next to my little brother because the cat, it loved my brother more. It's as if my little brother had a gentle soul, and the cat knew that I had an evil soul. It didn't want to be with me, because it doesn't like me. What could I do? So instead, I abused it. I was so angry at it that I would like give it food, but then the next day when it would not come to me, I would feel like it was ungrateful. I would feel that it was ungrateful, and that made me so furious that I sometimes would pull on its tail. I would like literally grab it with my legs like this. I would grab it with my legs, and so that his arms and legs won't move. And I pulled on his tail as hard as I can, trying to rip it off. And at night, like about 1 a.m., I would flick his ears constantly, until the very next morning, his ear was swollen. And then the next morning, I would cry because it was swollen. I thought he would never heal from it. I thought he would never heal from the ear infection. I thought, what did I do? I thought to myself, what did I do? And I cried. I'm not gonna lie, but I was a hypocrite back then. I didn't want anyone to touch the cat. Not even my littlest brother, Miguel. I didn't want him to touch the cat. I was a hypocrite. I thought other people would hurt him, but ultimately, I was the one who hurt him. I was the one. No one hurt him. The only one who hurt him was me. I thought Miguel was hurting him, but no, he was only playing with him, and the cat just didn't like it. But me, I actually hurt him. Here are the things that I did to the poor little kitten, Mika. He was about 2 months old. But one time I put him in the freezer, and I let him freeze there for about 30 minutes. But it was smart, It pushed the door open so it would get out. So it didn't really freeze that much. It just got cold. What else did I do? I put hot sauce in its eyes, literally hot sauce, like Valentina hot sauce. I opened its eyes like this, and I put some hot sauce in its eyes. And surprisingly, it didn't even cry or scream. It just fucking went to the corner and just stayed there motionless, as if it was like, just like sad. It didn't even scream, run. It just went to the corner and just stayed there, as if it was crying or something. I also put a whole bunch of salt in its mouth. This one big bottle of salt. I opened his mouth. This is how he sounded. And then I put all the entire bucket of salt in its mouth, and it started throwing up. Yeah. This is how it sounded like. Yeah. Yeah. That's how it sounded like, literally. I can even remember how it sounded. It was like, yeah. And his saliva started going down his mouth. Saliva. But the worst part I will never forget that I just remembered, is that one time it made me so freaking mad that I literally choked it. I grabbed it by the neck. No, I put my knees on his belly, and I pinned it to the ground so he couldn't move. Just like it couldn't move, and I choked it with 2 hands, strangled it like on his backside like this, and it couldn't move. I always choked it until it became paralyzed, and in a couple seconds it would like regain consciousness because of the air, and then start running, like it would tremble, like, and it started running. It would tremble like this. It started running around because of the air that it couldn't breathe. But no, that's not that's not what I'm talking about though. The worst part that I'll never forgive myself is because whenever I choked it, I ripped off his lip. Like I choked it so hard that his lip literally detached itself from his from right here, look, right here, from his bone. It literally detached itself, so that little kitty cat was always walking around with his lip like this, cause it wasn't attached. I ripped off his mouth from his, I ripped off his lips from his jaw. And I'm not gonna lie to you, even though I boast about killing the cat, sometimes I feel bad about it, It's as if I have 2 personalities, one evil one and one good one. But yeah, I ripped off his lip, and that's messed up, It walked around with a lip that wasn't even attached to his mouth. I would even put hot sauce in its mouth, and it wouldn't even cry. It would just it wouldn't even run or scream. It would just stay quiet and go to the corner as if the pain was just too unbearable, and it just accepted its fate. And I did so many things to the kitty cat, like a bully. I bullied the cat. I bullied it. And I literally told it, I'm sorry, kitty cat. I'm sorry, I won't hit you ever again. I told it I wouldn't hit it again. I told it I would never abuse it again. But look what happened. A couple days later. Well, not a couple days later, but like a couple weeks later was the night where I killed it. I'm a hypocrite. I literally said to the cat, as if he spoke English. I was on my knees. I'm sorry, Mika. I'm sorry I hit you. I'm sorry because I had his ear swollen because we're flicking it, and I ripped off his mouth. And I told him, I'm sorry I ever hurt you. And I cried, I cried because I said, I'm sorry I hit you, like a little hypocrite. Because a couple weeks later I killed it. A couple weeks later, my little brother. Oh yeah, and also, oh my God, bro. Before I killed it, before that day, one last thing that I did was I got so mad at the little kitten that I was like, because I wanted to give it water, I wanted to give it a bowl of water, and but the kitten, I couldn't find the kitten. It was hiding, and then I tried to find it, and it kept running away from me, It kept running away. It kept hiding under the bed, under the sofa. And I got so fucking angry because of that. I told myself, I'm just trying to give you water. Why is it running away from me? Well, I didn't say that, but I thought about it. Why is it running away from me? I'm only trying to give it water. So I lifted up the couch. I grabbed the cat, and I started hitting its head like about 15 times until it became motionless, like just froze up. And it started screaming like, no, it didn't do that. And it didn't go, yeah, it goes like, I remember the sound it made. It was like, really loud, as if a baby was crying. Oh my God! Now that's a memory I will never forget. My little brother woke up. William, he was like, "What happened?" And I was, and like a little coward that I am, I said, "I don't know. I don't know what happened. I was just trying to get water," and he started crying. My poor little brother William, so innocent back then. He, he grabbed the little cat and he was sad. He was crying because he didn't know what happened, but he knows that I killed it. He didn't know that I was the one that hit him in the head. I hit him on the head multiple times, and it's as if I caused a little bit of damage to its brain. My little brother, we were supposed to go to the library back then. We were supposed to go to the library because we didn't have Wi-Fi right back then. So we were gonna go to the library. But my little brother said, "No, I want to stay. I want to stay alone. I'm gonna stay alone." And he didn't say stay alone, but he decided to stay. He decided to stay because he didn't want to go to the library because he was sad. You know, he was sad, bro. He was sad that the little kitten was. Oh my God, bro. He was sad that the little kitten was crying all day. He was crying. He couldn't stop screaming. So my little brother William, he put it on his bed, and he stayed there with the cat the whole entire day, right by his side. You know, it's as if it's as if my little brother. It's as if my little brother, like. Fuck, why am I crying for a stupid cat? It's as if my little brother, like, actually loved that cat, you know? It's as if my little brother loved that cat, like, literally loved it. And I abused it because I was jealous, you know? I was jealous that the cat didn't love me, you know? So I hit it. And I felt no remorse for it. You know, I thought it was gonna die, you know? And my little brother just stayed there with the cat the whole entire day and night, for an entire day, with the cat by his bed, and my little brother sleeping right by it because he was sad what happened to it. But he didn't know that I was the one that killed it. That was the one that hit it. And the last time when we saw it was when I killed it. The reason I killed it was because fuck, bro. The reason why I killed it was because, like, you know, I don't know why, but it was the same thing. You know, I was jealous because it didn't want to sleep with me. You know, I had it in my arms like about 12 a.m. or about 1 a.m. You know, I had it in my arms in my bed, sleeping, trying to sleep, but it wouldn't sleep. It always try to move and go to my little brother's bed. So I got so mad. I don't think I remember, but I got mad, I know, and I started choking it like always. Grabbed it, I laid on top of it so his legs and arms wouldn't move and it wouldn't scratch me, and I choked it by the neck really hard, and it would stop breathing, you know, and then regain consciousness again, like always, trembling, and start running around. Then I would hit his head and stuff again, and then ultimately I like punched his ribs and stuff. Kept punching his ribs, like literally is on the ground with all my might. Like I punched it, I threw it at the wall, and a little bit of blood from its mouth splattered on the wall, like little bits of drops of blood splattered on the wall. And I could have, and I did it too when my little brother was asleep. You know, he was next to me, and he didn't even hear what was going on. He didn't hear me abusing the cat. He was asleep the whole time. He didn't even wake up or anything. And I hit the cat until it died. You know, I abused it. I beat it to death with my own hands. And my little brother didn't even wake up. But like he could have saved the cat. You know, he could have saved it. He could have woken up and been like, "What are you doing?" and stuff like that. And what's worse, before I even killed it, was a couple days ago. I was hitting the cat, and my little brother caught me, and he said, "Why are you doing that to the cat?" And I was like, because I don't like him. Yeah, I said I don't like him, and he said, "If you don't like him, then don't." I'm like, fuck, bro. He said, "If you don't like him, then don't touch him." I should have fucking listened, bro. I should have fucking listened. He literally said, if you, that was the most right. That was the most fucking. That was the most right thing he's ever said in his life. He said, "If you don't like him, then don't touch him." I should have listened to him, because if I didn't like him, then why the fuck am I fucking touching him? You know? Why the fuck am I touching him? No, I fucking killed it, and I didn't even know what I was doing, you know? I just killed it out of anger. And and then when I killed it, you know, it stopped breathing. It let out one last air, like one last breath of air before it died. It was laying on the ground, and it let out like a sigh, like, and that's when it stopped moving. His eyes, they were just open. I remember, and I said, "Are you dead?" And that was the first time seeing something dead. Its eyes felt like, it didn't even feel like eyeballs anymore. I poked his eyes, and they felt like gelatin. You know, it felt like gelatin. It didn't feel, the cat didn't really look. It didn't really feel the same. You know. And then when I killed it, it stopped moving, and I had to hide the body. So I went outside, took the cat with me by my hand. I went outside, and I threw it over the neighbor's fence. And then I just went back to sleep after that. I went back to sleep in my bed. But the weird thing about that was, when I went to sleep, I laid down, and I felt like the sensation I've never felt before. It felt like I was like literally like drowning, you know? Like, it felt weird. Like, it felt weird killing something for the first time. And I laid in my bed, and it felt like I was drowning. Like, this kind of sounds stupid, but I feel like as if my soul was literally falling or something, or like my soul was like fucking like just fucking like escaping my body, because my body was just like going numb after that. Then the next morning, I woke up, and my little brother, he was like, I heard my little brother saying Mika or Pikachu. He liked to call him Pikachu. He was like, "Pikachu, where are you?" No, yeah, he was like, "Pikachu, Pikachu." He was like crying for him. Man, fucking asshole, bro. I'm such a fucking asshole. And he was saying, "Pikachu, Pikachu," and he couldn't find him. And me I was awake, and I was like, me being the little fucking hypocrite that I was, kept my mouth shut, hoping that he wouldn't find out. Eventually, my little brother, he went outside. I saw him through the window, and he was just walking around, and he looked over the fence on my neighbor's yard. He was like, and then I was like, oh shit. Then about 5 seconds later, he comes back in my room and screams at me, "Why did you kill him?" Fuck. I'll never forget those words that he said. Fuck. I'll never forget those words that he said. He literally said these exact same words. "Why did you kill him?" He said, "Why did you kill him?" And me being like coward that I am, said, "I didn't kill him." And that's it. Then he went to the other room and started crying. And he started crying, and that's when I finally realized that. That's when I finally realized that what I did. Like, I didn't even know what I did before. I thought I was just bad and cool before killing a cat. But then when my brother started crying, that's when I finally realized what I did. I was like, what? What did I just do? And eventually I couldn't handle. I couldn't handle the I couldn't handle the fucking. Eventually, I couldn't handle the what is it called? Stress? No, it's called what is it called? Stress? no, it was called yeah, guilt. Eventually, I couldn't handle the guilt because my brother's words were haunting me, knowing that my brother literally loved that cat, and me, I killed it. I took something away from him. With my brother, he loved me more too. You know, back then, me and my brother were like best buddies, my only friend. You know, and I took something away from him because I was jealous. And I'm not even sure which I feel bad for most, the cat or my brother. But I do know that I do feel bad about killing the cat. And all this time I've been hiding it, you know. All this time I have been like acting strong and brave and forgot all about it because I didn't want to cry anymore. Because back then I was crying just the same as I'm crying for this girl. I was crying a lot for this cat. You know, I was crying for this cat, thinking, what I do? What did I do? Why did I kill this cat? I even wanted to like grow up and become rich so I can like build a cat sanctuary, but that's only my that's only my hypocrisy. Like, that's only my hypocrisy. If I truly wanted to build a cat sanctuary for all cats, I wouldn't have killed a cat. That's only me being a hypocrite and feeling bad for what I did. But that's why I don't want to build a cat sanctuary anymore because Mika, he's dead. You know, I killed it. I can't change the past. So I won't build a cat sanctuary anymore because I don't want to be a hypocrite. I killed it, and that's what I have to accept. And you know, it's a miracle that my little brother forgives me. You know? My little brother William, even though I told him countless times that I was gonna kill him, he forgives me. I don't deserve my little brother, to be honest. I don't really deserve a family, but here I am, saying that I was gonna kill him before. But here I am, you know. I don't really deserve a family because I'm just a fucking murderer, you know. I don't know what's fucking like. I fucking did so much damage to my family already, and they forgive me. But I don't even forgive myself. You know, that's the most painful part. I don't even forgive myself. If I was my family, I wouldn't forgive myself really, but they forgive me, and it's a miracle, you know. But yeah, I killed a cat, and I never told anyone that I killed a cat because I didn't want anyone to think that I was a cat abuser. I've always kept it hidden inside my mind, and I never forgot about it. I just chose to not think about it, so that way I wouldn't cry. You know? Fuck. So that way I wouldn't cry, but it's true. I literally have no friends, and my only friend was a cat. You know, my only friend was a fucking cat. Well, honestly, my only friend was my little brother, but I also had a friend, and he was a cat, and I killed it. And I'm glad my little brother forgave me. You know. But I killed a cat, and I thought to myself, oh, I'm so cool these days. These days I thought to myself, oh, I'm so cool, I'm so badass for killing a cat. But that's because I haven't dug deep. I haven't dug deep into my mind in a long time. I haven't dug that deep in a long time since now. It's been about like 6 years since I killed a cat. And I know it's a stupid cat, but it's much more than that, you know? It was my little brother's cat, and he loved it, you know? He loved it so much. And the tears that I heard from my little brother really broke me. That's when I knew that's when I knew the guilt was killing me, you know? That's when I knew the guilt was killing me from within, like, my little brother's crying, it made me feel sad too, because I realized then that my little brother really loved it, and I took it away from him. So, and I try to be all badass thinking that I killed a cat, but I care more for my little brother. It just sucks that I always keep threatening him these days, saying I'm gonna kill him, but that's not true, you know. I mean, sometimes I do want to kill him, but that's only in the moment. Later on, I forgive him. Every time we fight, I say, oh, I'm gonna kill you with my gun, but then my brother, we just eventually just stop talking, and then, you know, I forgive my little brother, but he shouldn't forgive me, because, you know, I'm just evil. I don't really deserve forgiveness, and I'm fine with that. You know, I'm fine with that. I just wish I wouldn't have to kill that cat. And maybe all this bad luck is happening because I killed the cat. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just superstition. But yeah, bad luck is happening. Bad luck has been happening ever since I killed that cat. I don't even have a job. I don't even go to school. I don't even have a girlfriend, you know? And maybe that's just my own misfortune, but still, what if it was true? What if it was true that I killed a cat and all this bad stuff is happening to me now? But what's done is done. I killed it, and I wish I didn't, you know, because I didn't realize what I did. I didn't realize, and I'm sure if I didn't kill it, no, I should have just left it alone, you know. Sometimes I think to myself that it would have still been alive, and it would have been with us if I just left it alone, you know. Like my brother said, if you don't like him, then don't touch him. And I should have listened to him, you know. He could have still been alive, and who knows what would have changed. I would have been more happier and stuff, but nah. I killed it. But yeah, not gonna lie. Whenever I laid down on my bed after I killed it, it literally felt like something I never felt before. It felt like my entire body was floating. That's what it felt like. It felt like my entire body was floating. My entire body was floating. But yeah, I haven't cried for that cat in a long time, because I've been too busy thinking about other things. But yeah, I used to cry for that cat, just as I was crying for that girl from Quick Trip. It's funny because Alondra's not really the only one I cried for. The real being who I cried for, the really real one that I really cried for the first time in my life is my cat. You know, that cat, the kitten. Because I couldn't handle the guilt, you know? I couldn't handle the guilt that I killed an innocent little creature that did nothing, and you know, I just killed it for no reason at all.